Welcome to the training course for Florida Hospitals Management System. During this course, you'll learn more about Florida Hospitals Management System, and we'll help arm you with the tools you need to manage the Florida Hospital way in your department. By now, you've been introduced to the 4 puzzle pieces of ISO 9001 at Florida Hospital: say what you do what you say, prove it, and improve it. This training gives bone and muscle to those concepts by giving leaders tools and methods to integrate them into their operations, or what's called a management system. Our management system is the framework for managing results and an integral part of the Florida Hospital way. Every leader at Florida Hospital must understand our management system and use the associated tools. It's the method we use to ensure alignment in achieving our system-wide goals and ultimately fulfilling our mission. This course is structured into modules in which you'll learn the concepts and how to utilize the tools. Course content will be delivered through video and facilitator-led exercises. This first module gives the overview and sets the context for Florida Hospitals Management System. Florida Hospitals Management System is based on the Baldrige criteria and the ISO 9001 Quality Management Framework. The Baldrige criteria are built on best practices for leadership and organizational excellence. Florida Hospital has applied the Baldrige criteria for many years and has spent significant effort building its mission, vision, strategic planning, and leadership processes around these nationally recognized standards. The ISO 9001 standard is developed and maintained by the International Standardization Organization, called ISO, and is used to certify that an organization manages quality at a level that can be certified by external auditors. Standards set by the ISO include everything from the safety of food and beverages to aircraft safety to medical devices. These kinds of standards are important when you need your product to work for every customer every time. Consider the common credit card. We take for granted that any card in our wallet, Visa, MasterCard, or Amex, can be used in any credit card reader from Orlando to Berlin to Beijing. This is only possible because an ISO standard used by credit card companies is also used by companies that make credit card readers, precisely defining the height, width, thickness, and even magnetic strip of a credit card. The Baldrige and ISO 9001 frameworks are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they're complementary. Baldrige addresses overall organizational excellence, broader principles such as innovation, leadership, and strategic planning. ISO 9001 provides detail for managing operations as well as managing organizational knowledge through documents and records. While companies from many different industries are certified with ISO 9001, they do have some things in common. They all have a quality policy and a quality manual unique to their organization. During this course, you'll receive a copy of the actual ISO 9001 standard as well as Florida Hospital's quality manual, which includes a definition for quality and defines key processes for managing results. Florida Hospital's definition of quality is based on the Institute for Healthcare Improvement and the Institute of Medicine and can be easily remembered as STEEP. Quality is defined as care and services that are safe. Patients are not harmed during their care. Timely. Patients are not made to wait more than necessary. Effective. Patients' underlying conditions are treated with the best evidence-based medicine. Efficient. Patients are treated using the appropriate resources. Patient-centered. Patients are made to feel trust, belonging, and hope in their care. Patients and families are included in decision-making. While we think of physicians and clinical departments as most directly impacting the care of a patient, every department can influence some dimension of quality. For example, finance departments can make services more efficient. Registration and scheduling can decrease delays in care, and marketing can help us to approach care from the patient's perspective. Before we paint the big picture of Florida Hospital's management system and its processes, it's critical to understand that this management system doesn't just apply to clinical departments, but rather to the organization as a whole. It's fully aligned with Florida Hospital's Strategic Innovation Agenda, or SIA, which guides the organization as its framework for strategic plans. A robust yet agile management system is a key element of SIA number 2, which is about accelerating core process effectiveness. The STEEP definition of quality is fully aligned with SIA number 1, elevating patient experience, safety, and outcomes. For Florida Hospital, our customers are our patients. However, even departments that don't interact with patients have customers, sometimes internal ones, and those customers have needs and wants. This management system provides the framework to reliably meet those expectations of customers and other stakeholders. It's important to first identify the customers for your unit or department. Also, consider those customers that we want but don't yet have. Identify their needs and wants, what they consider to be value added. This course focuses on the tools to manage results and deliver value to our customers, whether internal or external. This course will teach a concept unique to ISO 9001, control of documents and records. This ensures continuity when leaders change and preserves a history of Florida Hospital within records such as committee minutes. Documents such as policies and procedures are critical for employees to know what's expected of them. We must also be able to demonstrate these documents and records to an external auditor for them to certify that Florida Hospital manages quality effectively. We'll spend time defining the concept of core processes, why and how we standardize them, and what a leader's role is in managing them. Then we move on to measuring and improving quality. It's critical to consider whether we're measuring the right things on our scorecards. How do we set goals that drive superior performance? The next module highlights the importance of internal audits in evaluating our own processes. Do they work as well as we think they do? How often do we go and see our own processes in action? Against what standard do we judge our processes? Then we'll focus on basic ways to improve performance. When metrics and scorecards are not meeting goals or problems are identified through internal audits, we should take corrective actions. This module will explain how to use a simple toolbox to understand root causes and improve outcomes. After measuring and improving performance comes management's responsibility for oversight. What do our scorecards, audits, and actions tell us about the big picture of performance? Are we working on the right things? Also included in this topic is the critical role of delegation in achieving results, including clear communication of both authority and responsibility. Strategic planning and appropriate resource management are also key steps in the management system. These important elements are embedded in the strategic planning and budget development process, culminating in focus weeks each year. Finally, we see the end result of Florida Hospital's management system through customer satisfaction and improved outcomes. Our management system drives us to fully deploy changes to our core processes and systematically improve results. This last module will put all of these pieces together and give leaders at Florida Hospital a roadmap for implementing them into the management of their departments. Florida Hospital's management system is a leader's toolbox for managing the Florida Hospital way. Applying these concepts and tools to your areas of responsibility ensures alignment throughout the organization and ensures we're fulfilling our mission and executing our vision. We're so glad you're on this journey with us. Let's get started.